Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a book haul with you. This book haul will be books that I bought over the month of August as well as books I got from the If Ariel Stays booktube event that she held last week. So I am super excited to show you what I got. And let's get into it. So the first book I have to show you today is If I Stay by Gail Forman. So as soon as Ariel announced that she was going to be doing the If I Stay meetup, I went to the bookstore and bought this book. I then read it in about 3 hours the night before the event just so that I would be prepared. I originally had never planned on reading this book, but since the whole discussion and the whole meetup was going to be surrounding this book, I thought that I should probably pick it up and, read it. So I did, and I really enjoyed it. I do not think I'm going to be reading the second book, not because I didn't enjoy the first book, but just because I think I would have preferred the first book to be a standalone novel. There was something about this book that just really felt really stand-alone-ish to me. I thought that the story could have held up on its own, and I really don't need to know what happens to her afterwards. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is and just enjoy this book for what it is. So the next couple of books I'm going to show you are ARCs that I got from the giveaways Ariel was doing during her discussion. Whenever you would answer a question or make a comment or something, she had a bag of books that I believe were provided by Indigo. So thank you, Indigo, for giving us some ARCs. But I'm going to show you those now. So the first ARC I got is Shutter by Courtney Alameda. This book looks really scary. The cover on it, I'm not sure if you can see, but the cover on it is absolutely terrifying. I'm usually not into horror, but I thought that my partner might like to take a look at this. I don't know. It's about this girl who is an exorcist, and she ends up having a ghost consume her or something, so she has to exorcise herself before she dies or something like along the lines of that. I'm not entirely sure, but it sounded that the back actually sounded really intriguing. It just seems really scary. But anyways, if you're interested, this book is coming out in February 2015. The next ARC I got is No Place to Fall by J. Robin Brown, and this book looks super cute. This book is about a teenage girl who wants to become a singer and is accepted into a school. I don't think it's Juilliard, but it's another really huge, impressive music school for her singing, and it's a love story, so there's also a bit of a love bit in there, probably something to do with long-distance relationships, I'm going to assume, from the map on the front and the little heart lollipop that's there. I think that's a lollipop. Looks like a lollipop. But yeah, this book looks super cute, and I have just been loving romance novels recently, so I'm very excited to pick this one up and maybe do a review before it actually comes out. This one comes out in December 2014. And the next ARC that I got, and the final ARC that I got, is one that I think I am most interested in reading just because it sounds really neat, and it is Frostfire by Amanda Hawking. And this book is about half troll, half human. This girl who's half troll, half human, I think, from what I gathered from the back, and she goes on an adventure of sorts. I don't know, it just sounds really interesting, and I love the cover. I love the contrast of the red on the blue. I just think that's really pretty, and I'm looking forward to giving this one a go soon as well. For those of you interested, this book comes out in January 2015. So the next book that I picked up, I actually got from the BMV bookstore across the street from where Ariel was holding her event. Myself and a couple of other booktubers decided that we were going to go across and get our bargain book shopping on. So I picked up The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. And I've heard mixed things about this book, but I adore the cover and I adore the title, and I just wanted to give it a go. If you don't know what it's about, it is an airport romance. I believe this girl misses her flight and then meets the guy of her dreams and falls in love with him. And yeah, I'm interested in reading this book. I also want to mention that Jules, a booktuber here on BookTube. I will leave a link to her channel below, but she is awesome because she was the first one who spotted this book. My cat is pawing at my tripod. Stop it. Damn it. Jules was the first one who noticed this book, and I really wanted it, and there wasn't another copy available, so she let me take it home. Die now, would you? She's moving my tripod. She's being a little attention seeker. Why are you seeking attention? Stop it. Stop it now. So as I was saying, Jules let me get this book. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate it. I'm going to read it and cherish it. And the next thing that I picked up from the BookTube event that Ariel held is not a book, but it is definitely something book related, and that is dun, 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 Divergent Poster with Four's back on it, and I enjoy his bag. It's got a very nice bag. So I got this. There were lots of posters there available for people to pick up, but I have to pretend that I'm an adult now. I live on my own, so posters are limited here, but I might try to sneak this one up, maybe on a bulletin board or something. I don't know what my partner is gonna think of having him on my wall, but oh well. Okay, so moving on to books that I just picked up during the month. The first book I'm going to show you is possibly my biggest splurge of the month, but also my most favorite thing that I picked up probably in the longest time. I just adore this book. So I found this in B&V. Its original price was like $35 or something, but it was there for only $12, so I couldn't leave it. And that is this beautiful edition of the Bronte Sisters 3 novels, and it is gorgeous. I love the purple flowering, I love the spine and how it looks on the shelf with the gold detail, the gold pages. It's got this beautiful pink gold or a pink ribbon in it. It's just, oh, it's stunning. I love the patterning in the front. Oh, guys, this book is beautiful. The reason I bought this book is because I'm taking a women's writing course in university starting, I guess, next week. As part of the required reading for this course, we are required to read Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, so why not get all three? Why not get Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, and Agnes Grey? Why not? Why not? It's beautiful. And the next book I'm going to show you is actually a book that I'm reading for a buddy read this month during September, and that is Legend by Marie Lu. I've been wanting to read this book for a while, and I haven't read any dystopian for quite a while, so I am looking forward to getting into this one and having good discussions with my buddy reads partner. And the next book I want to show you is one that I have absolutely been obsessing over the past couple of weeks, and it is a sequel to a trilogy, and that is Tatiana and Alexander by Paulina Simons. And guys, okay, this is the sequel to The Bronze Horseman, and I am in love with that book. I'm not done yet, so no spoilers, but these books aren't usually available at our local bookstore, so I ordered it, and it just happened to come in early, so I went and picked it up, and I'm so excited. I love these books so much. The writing just like takes your heart and pulls it out of your chest and tears it into a million pieces, and then puts it back together and then tears it apart again, and it just does that over and over and over again. It's so, I just can't deal. I have to take it in little pieces. I can't deal with too much of her writing. It is too much, but it is so good. And finally, the last book that I want to show you today is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Guys, I see this everywhere, and I caved, and it was the pretty cover, so I caved and bought it, and I've been really into romances, so I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. So that is all for my book haul this. Do you mind? Why are you being like this, huh? Why are you being like this? Mommy's busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. So that is all for this month's book haul. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you're going back to school this month, I really hope that you have a good first month of school back, and if you're not going back to school, I hope that you are still loving what you have been doing. Right. Goodbye.